So what we're watching today, Clan Wars starting up again. One of, if not the largest, most competitive team league, as some would call it. Starting up again, 10 weeks regular season, last chance qualifier, top cut, and in the end somebody wins. I don't even know how much money. Let's check the Clan Wars website for that. What the... $7,200. That's some paper. What can I say? And we even have some games finished already. Thank you for the follow, Scarm96. You're appreciated, man. Okay. So which battle are we watching today? It is obviously Armades Army vs Bricks and Potatoes. Let me go to the war room in case I'm like missing something. Blah 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 blah. Yep. So we can talk about lineups real quick while they are preparing to submit their lineups for the day. So Armades Army, who did they get after, you know, after the season ended, rehauling everything? I do believe there were playoffs, lost to FM. It happens. They have new talent birthday joke. Topped the last MCS, I believe, top 16, very good. We have Jules and D coming back. I believe he was like on another clan for a period of time. It's basically like, hey Marcel, how you doing? So he's basically like the journeyman returning back home to Germany. Lineups have been posted. Everybody else is basically, yeah, basically the good lineup. We have Gold Force, obviously from the old Gods Council team. And everybody else is like Armades Army Core, which is like, they're not the most well-known players, but they're dragging each other up together. It's teamwork. Lineups have been posted. Give me a second. Yes, Jano, I am. Are you the Team Wars champ DF Jano? How you doing? I was not know these details, man. Rise of Armades Army starts right now. Destiny, you're so good at the game. Thank you for the sub. All right. Let's try to get the sheet going. Just in case, by the way, if you love your streamers, then don't post your lineup with the numbers before them. It makes it harder to copy shit. Like with BNP, I can just copy paste the lineup into the sheet. With Armades Army, I had to cut out shit, which is like annoying. Let's watch Jules. Short things arc. He was in your team for a while, wasn't he? So like he's, as I said before, he's basically the journeyman returning back to his old team that first discovered him, made him bigger, then he went on, he became even bigger, and now he's like, he's not even at the top, but he is very high, and he's coming back, and he's trying to make it happen in Germany. Go Armades Army, let's go. Bricks and Potatoes, they're like, they are an established powerhouse. They got some big name roster moves. Sean! I saw you streaming the whole day. How's it doing? Why BNP looks more like the FH season? Maybe they too wanna win Team Wars again. I don't know. Alright, Jules and finally here. So... Are you talking about Max K? No. You're welcome, Mini. Thank you for the follow, Adamos. I don't know how long I'm gonna wait for Soon to show up, but we have 3 perfectly fine duels that can already be spectated. Okay, you know what? I'll give him another second because he's there. Okay. Are you ready, pals? I think that's a thing that Sun does. He waited especially to not be spectated. I'm sorry, Sun, but you're on the chopping block, pal.
Duel.
Okay, let's just call him Sun. And we're ready, and we see 22 cards. Thunder Dragons versus 20 card Master of Destiny. And we see a Raiden pass milling no Thunder Dragon cards, milling only Darks, which means if he had a Levianeer, he could have tried to go for it and made the Dark happen. And we see the good hand. And this might just be OTK. No, it isn't. Skullmeister coming out. He had it in hand. Did he mill one? I think he milled one. It's fine. He had the other one. But yeah. He still has Quarantine, which is gonna impact him somewhat. Oh. Well. And it's just game. Really bad mill versus really good hand. Sun. Not even close, taking game 1. Good job on you. Okay, who we hopping over next to? Let's hop over. Let's hop over to my good friend Raw. Oh yeah. Speed duel. Oh yeah. I mean, like, what was he gonna do? Come on. Rashad Waikempa, the world champion. And we see the world champion opening combo, getting Skullmeistered. Did he open another equip? He did not. He is instantly going for what I assume is gonna be the cast, yeah. As we see. Cast, one set, getting charged. We see another Thunder Dragon. Grabs the Raiden. That mill was not too optimal, but there is a Dragon Dark, so Levianeer can banish with advantage. We don't need to worry about that. Also, give me a second, I'm gonna do the sheet. While Prince is thinking about his next move. Normal summon Raiden, shockingly. Thank you for the follow, Mantas Felica. Also Ademos. Sorry that I didn't come to you, I was kind of in the middle of something. And we see Canada coming immediately for the Raiden. Just to prevent him from getting that extra light in the grave. I can appreciate the play. I'm gonna get to the notifications afterwards. I'm trying to, you know, trying to actually focus on the match for once. But you are all appreciated. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And we see Levianeer in fact coming out, going for the Dark Effect. And also, coincidentally, going for the Dark Effect, which is really funny. So for the Thunder Dragon Dark Effect, and for the Dark Effect of Levianeer, which basically says shuffle one random card from your opponent's hand into the deck. And Disruption, one of the most powerful disruptions there is in the game. Rashad Waikempa with Noble Knights. The world champion. Playing the world champion deck. Let's go. Okay. I do see a problem with the new sheet. Like if I'm resting my mouse on one of the grids, then it's like not readable, so I need to remember to not do that. Okay, we added the Hawk. We shuffle the card back. We have Hawk going on, but no level 6 going on. Otherwise we could have made M7, we could have bounced the cast. Now the cast could bounce you, but the cast don't wanna bounce you. because then he has another Levianeer set up. It's fine, Grant. You did some good work. It fits in way better. Like, good things take time. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Alright, we see Rashad Wakampa doing the big thong. How should he proceed? So the thing is, next turn he can flip up this man. And then he can make a Vermilion and then he can pop. And this would float. Then he can grab... Could grab Raw. Raw grabs Big Duo. And then he could deal with the second one. And then he could deal with the third one. And that's how he could clear the whole thing. But he decides, bounce the Dark, clear the Raiden. Very reasonable line of play. He decided to choose. Because taking out the Raiden was most important. Because it opened up lots of plays that... yeah, this card probably wouldn't be able to answer. This back row. Also notice the very interesting mat and sleeve combination by the world champion Rashad Wakampa. He has the world sleeves, but he has some Garbo mat. Because why not? And we see Aloof. I didn't watch out if that was a rip, unfortunately. I'm sorry for that. But we're gonna see the good banish. Dark, Raw, goes into Hawk, searches some garbage. Rank 6. Bounce. Go for game. I'm coaching, right? I'm sorry. Unless this back row is gonna be absolutely magnificent for the world champion Rashad Wakampa. Let's see. In before Wall of D. If this is Wall of D, then yeah, then he's the better player and he deserves the win. Okay, rank 6 coming out. Everybody wondering what it might be. Constellar, Ptolemy, M7. Chooses to do his effects, does not get rid of a light. Does he already have a light engrave? Yes, he has enough lights engrave, so getting a dark is fine. Bounce resolves successfully. And now we have the Hawk for the Raw, and now this back row has to do absolutely everything. It has to be a back row that we've never seen played in Noble Knights, and it isn't! No drowning, he just takes the L. And Prince K takes the duel for the team. Good job. Also, thank you for the follow Eri, thank you for the follow Tiger King. Yeah, both are appreciated. The hand trap really screwed his combo. Yep, it did. Skullmeister, really nice in the current meta, in my opinion. Okay, let me check. Okay, 0-0. I wanna watch my friend, my dear friend. Luke Tyler, Burst Terrific. Oh baby, let's go. It's gonna be hype. Hope you're ready.
Duel.
And we see Luke opening Pellinor as his only monster against two back rows. So maybe it isn't his only monster, maybe he is trying to force out some back rows and then committing it to the combo. That might be a thing that people do. Raigeki break on the Pelli, shell grab shell. We have two back rows staring each other down. And we have a Neos Fusion, which is gonna force out some of the back row already. Canadia successfully forced out 1600 with a Winder. And now he does the mid right, but he has no equip to commit. That seems kind of weird, okay. There has to be an equip to commit. Good evening, Nak. How you doing? Canadia. Karma Cut. Drop Karma Cut. Book of Moon. Protect. Book of Moon versatile. You can use it on yourself. You can use it to interrupt your opponent. It does fucking everything. Ripped into Arv. Gets Book of Moon. Arf will drop. Will not get the chance to re-equip, but it will flip back up. It will kill Abelio. And we see Shell add again. 2 shells in hand now, unless one was discarded. Let me check. No shell discarded, 2 shells in hand, but did not go for the skill, interestingly enough. Alright. Maybe I'm missing something. Actually, probably don't want to go for the skill because you have some discard traps going on. It's the boars, still has the Canada going. Tries to set back. Karma cut the Canada, chain Canada. We see Volcanic Shell running over Canada for a game, and that's it. Terrific, wins game 1 like that. Use it already. Thank you, Grant. I didn't notice, I'm sorry. My god. Volcanic Shell beating over Canada for a game. I haven't seen that ever. Okay, table 4, MoAbdel, see Peroso. It's still 0-0, we're watching all the good games as they come. Hey Waver, how you doing? Papa. And we see Balance staring each other down. Who went first? It was Peroso. Did he open combo? Yes, in fact he did. So this should be very unreasonable for Peroso to win. Also, Ash Blossoms. My alert still doesn't work. I am sorry. Thank you for the raid. Guys, let me do the shoutout command. I don't have that for no reason. $69. Oh yeah, 69 people of you. You're amazing, guys. And we see the usual excavate, and we see basically MoAbdel being allowed to actually play the game because there wasn't a disruption trap opened. Interesting. Interesting, Merlin. Get Merlin. Artorigish coming out. Wouldn't he? Oh, there is no trapping riff. That is most interesting. Did he open both traps? That's kinda sad. What happened? Am I having a stroke? Okay, we see Medrite coming back. Gallatin, he's ready. He wants to combo again, and he will be allowed to combo again for now. Gallatin on boars. Boars is not allowed to get boars in because he gets Canadians. Equip will fizzle until noble arms are needed once again. Dryston, yep, poppin'. We chain our own noble arms. We're gonna grab, yep, our own Dryston. So this way, our Dryston now can start popping. Let's go. Okay, what did we pop? We popped Gwyneth. That's the most interesting evolution. Wow, most interesting. I am so confused. Okay, we see what's on top of the deck. Our Fiduciar. Not really doing too much in the matchup. I guess he can pop the set boars if he so desires, but I think he should be out of traps. He isn't. We see Cast crashing, going out to Rigush. He gets to grab some shit and he gets to beat him down. We're on 23. Arf on the opponent's monster. A play that you usually do. Chains until noble arms are needed once again. The second or third? That's the third, right? It's the second. It's the second, so I think he really had both in the starting hand. That is really unfortunate. So we see Gallatin go brr brr. And this is a rank 4, right? Yep. Bringing out his own cast. Gonna get bouncing. De-equips, they all fall off. He gets back an Arf. Doesn't attack, okay. Most interesting. And we see Medrite. Are you ready to combo once again? Yes, he is. Medrite. Get boars. Don't re-equip, make your own cast. Cast get cast in for the god knows which time it is. Jesus Christ. Cast get cast in. 1800, MoAbdel, down to 500. And he wants to combo once more. Tries to equip the Gwyneth, gets Regeki broken. And that's it. Rozo takes game 1, and that was like... Both Noble Knight players got to play. I am gonna be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it was awesome. Also, thank you Xerix for the follow. Raigeki broken, yes it is. I play Raigeki in my... We all play Raigeki in our Noble Knights for a reason. Okay. Lula up 1-0, let's go. Lula against Mihawk, let's check that out.
Duel!
Noble Knight mirrors are pretty skillful when both players get to play. And we see Mihawk going first with Noble Knight combo and Merlin. Merlin get Merlin. We see him excavating 2 traps like a good player. He gets to grab a trap, so if he has a discard trap in hand, he can fuel that. And we see Zombie World immediately. It is not a Raigeki break. The R falls off. Sage on Stone. Going for a double. Gwennifer gets banished. Merlin gets Merlin. And this cast will be unbreakable for now. Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3000 attack. Bam! Okay, no Raigeki on the back row. I thought he was holding. Karma cut standby. Cast. Not getting cast in. We apparently have no equip, but we have brothers, and brothers can get us a card, and then we can do another cast. And then cast. Gonna get cast in. Bounces the zombie world, so he can equip shit again. And he crashes. And he gonna run over. But we do have a stone in hand, so he can grab the blue eyes back. Gets the zombie world back. And he sets a card, so we know it is a discard trap. We know it is a spirit in hand. Okay, we can try to collect ourselves now. We can see what happened on the battlefield. 1 Noble Knight trap already used up. There should be another Noble Knight traps chilling somewhere around here. I think this should be it, right? We see the Prezi Merlin being tributed, mid-right coming out. And Lula's had enough. And Mihawk ties it up for his clan. Good job Mihawk, 1-1. Okay, what we going watching now? Prince K versus Rashad Waikempa, the world champion. It's 1-1. Let's go. Yeah, but if it was Raigeki break, like, he could have used it at an earlier point. I mean, it didn't really matter, but like, obviously. Okay, we see mid-right, Skeleton, combo, get going. Rashad Waikempa, is it getting Skullmeister? Yes, it is. We have the Skullmeister in hand. And this is turn 2. Wait, this is turn 2. This is not allowed to be turn 2. Stop. If he has another equip spell, he can end this now. 66%. My god. He has another equip spell! He has another equip spell, let's go! Don't do it to me. Don't just end it like this. Rashad Waikempa, how could you? Give me a second, I'm gonna check the sheets. So we have a 1-1 going on here. We have a 1-1 going on here. Let's edit that. Also we have Sun already won for BNP, so let me edit that. And we should be fine again. Flame on! Excavates the Yatos. But he gets the Gwennifer! He misses the 66%! But it doesn't matter, right? Because he has the Yatos. He will... yeah, it's fine. It looked kinda spectacular, but it's fine. I think that was the only effect that was supposed to activate in the grave. Do it, Raw. Don't worry. Raw will do it. Equip this. Skeleton, Caliburn, Eatosh. 42 in your face, no competition. Unfortunate break by Prince, and Raw takes it. 2-1. Good job, pal. Okay, so we have another one for Brick. We have Perozo versus MoAbdel or Mihawk versus Lula. Anara has occurred. Awesome. Give me a second. Thank you, Duel Links. Very cool. I appreciate you. Nice work, pal. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it, pal. I used one of my dream tickets for Into the Void on stream, but I didn't use my second one and I'm unsure what to get. And I don't think it's a good time to be unsure because it runs out tomorrow, but it is what it is. Okay, I guess we're gonna watch the decisive game 3 of Mihawk vs Lula first. And after that we can watch game 3 of the other game if there's gonna be a game 3. Sounds good to me, right? Okay, Blue Eyes vs Noble Knights is like a highly contested matchup where people, they can and they do disagree about which side should be favored in this. We see combo, also thank you B-Boy Allah for the follow, I appreciate you. Usual combo going for rank 5 if you don't have Merlin. That's all pretty safe play so far. Is he gonna get back both equips? It's gonna get back a Destiny. Melody, discard, Cards of Consonants. That should tell us that there is a surplus of Cards of Consonants. We see Zombie World until Noble Arms chained. Gonna grab 2, but the equips, they're gonna fall off. Grabs another Medrate. Let's not grab a Caliburn because it's basically useless anyway. If he's able to, he's gonna try to reshuffle. And there is a reason we saw him add 2 Vanillas. It is because he already has alternative in hand. So alternative, get alternative in Autorigush, get back Medrate, but that's it. Wait. That should mean, yeah, that should mean in theory that we have 2 Blue Eyes and the Cards of Consonants in hand, right? Or maybe 3rd Blue Eyes, I guess. Maybe he's trying to go that way. What is the BLS? Black Luster Soldier. Okay, we see Brothers coming out, going for that pure advantage. Brothers. Shuffle 3 cards from the grave back into the deck, draw 1. So you get to recycle your whole place, and you plus, because like, obviously that's a huge cost to pay. Like shuffling your shit back into the deck, making your trap life. And we see rank 4 Kastanen, get Kastanen, thank you for the follow birthday joke. I appreciate you, man. Sacred Noble Knight of King Kastanen. Bounces both dudes. But the alternative will just be coming back next turn, unless Mihawk can just lethal this turn. We have 3700 on the field. Isn't that enough? Or did we already use Gwennifer? We didn't use Gwennifer, this is enough, this is game! No! Wait! It's just game, zombie work, not enough. Mihawk takes it, an important one, for Armades Army. Which means, if I'm reading this correctly, they tied it up. It's 2-2 and it's all on Perozo vs MoAbdel now. Give me a second. Okay, let me check. Is there already a Perozo vs MoAbdel replay? Because I don't want to spoil myself. We know Perozo was 1-0, so let's check. We have Perozo bottom, MoAbdel top. What up, Rufus pal? How you doing? And we see the balance.
Duel.
And we see MoAbdel going first. We see him go first with Merlin. Merlin, Arf, get going. So he's looking poised to win this. Force, revealing only one trap again. And he gets the trap to hand. No, that's not good. That's quite bad. Now you don't have the interruption. Now you don't have the interruption. Now he can play again. Now they're gonna play each other. It's not gonna be a sack. We see Pellinor until noble arms are needed. Can he not chain Merlin? Was there no Merlin? Would have gotten Merlin in, but then it would have gotten bounced. So I guess it's fine like this. Until noble arms are needed. Once again, brothers, shuffle back, draw a card, try to get back into this. Maybe get an Arf, try to get something poppin', mid-right, going in. I guess they don't want to cuck their stones in the grave. It's worth it. Do you mean cucking the stones, or do you mean not cucking the stones with Zombie World? Artorigosh, getting the equip spell, that is enough. Detach, hit Glory, decides to not use Glory, and now we finally get Merlin in ourselves for a Castellan. Let's go. Are we getting over this? No, we're karma cutting it. Get out. And we have game. And Perozo decided this round one for bricks and potatoes. It was a close one. It was a nail biter. But in the end, the more tenured team of bricks prevailed. Good job. Let me do the overlay things. Just real 2 traps and Gwen. One trap was already in hand. A mage, so like... You can't... If you only play 2 traps and one is in hand, you can't reveal 2 traps. That's not how that works, unfortunately. Okay, Armades Army will have 10 minutes worth of time to get the counter pick going. Let me... So let me try to scroll down on the sheet. It is a bit more delicate nowadays, isn't it? But we're gonna be fine. And we did it. Let's go. Why is Tuni not playing today? Ask Tuni. It was pretty close. It was anyone's round. Especially because the all deciding Noble Knight mirror actually went the distance because both players were able to play the game. I don't think you play three traps because it is quite... Like, it is kinda bricking you if you have that in your starting hand. I mean, obviously you can still mill too, but I would rather not open a trap. Like, I would rather reduce my chance to open a trap. So I think 2 is definitely mathematically correct. In my opinion. Sorry. I had to. Okay, let me copy and paste the bricks lineup. Armades Army, 10 minutes. Craig, how you doing, you beautiful bastard? I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry. Okay, what games are there to spectate? Game 2, Luke Tyler vs Terrific. Let's go. Terrific bottom, Luke Tyler top. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, who's pinging? Oh, it's Stream Alerts. Okay, that's fine. And we see 2 sets and a quarantine. He summons Laund! Luke! You can't summon Laund! This is a Christian Duel Links server. How are you summoning Laund Sellen? In Clan Wars? What? Scusi. That's not good. I mean, it is good. But it didn't work out, unfortunately. I wish it would have. That would have been awesome. Because now we just see Pork get purging. How much defense does he have? 800, so... might have just been game if he wouldn't have flipped down the quarantine. And now we can tribute. I'm so done. Like, where are your equip spells? Why do you have to tribute? Why do you have to tribute your starter for a land? We see Koga Trio number 2 coming out. And this is a very likely game, isn't it? Flips up quarantine, and I have never seen a Noble Knight build where you don't draw a spell in your opening hand. That is most interesting. Like, actually, maybe I'm just misunderstanding the plays. Actually, it's probably just that. But that's what it looks like to me. Or maybe he just didn't want to commit an equip spell. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe he was like, I want to force out traps. And that's why I'm gonna go Launt instead of sacking my equip. Because the Launt is basically, it's just a monster forcing out the trap instead of a monster and an equip. So he gets to keep one more card. Maybe that was the thought process behind it. Luke broke balance once again. I am not sure. Maybe he didn't. I'm probably misunderstanding. I don't think Luke... I think it's not very nice to assume that Luke would misunderstand balance ratios. Like, you don't see Luke having wrong ratios. Like, Luke made the ratios you consider the right ratios. He pioneered the skill, and nobody else played the skill. Wasn't quarantine on the field. It was flipped face down by Canadia. He Canadia'd it, so he could, you know... So he could go off, but he didn't go off. Okay, what else can we watch? Did we... Yeah, we saw this. Raw vs Prince K. Let me check again how that turned out. Did we see game 2 of that? I think we did not. We didn't see the world champion. Wait, didn't see Prince win his game, I think, right? I guess we can check how Prince won his game. Let me check the Discord again as well. Okay, no lineup posted, so... Raw vs Prince K game 2, oh yeah. Okay, so he was on 0-1. Alright, I remember that. Okay, we see him go second. Aloof opens Hawk, but he can still do a camera turn 1, which is like the non plus ultra. Really hard to deal with for Noble Knights going first, unless you basically commit to an early Dryston. Okay, lineups have been posted. And we see young Tunahan coming in as the sub. Let me insert it into the sheet. And we see one Thunder Dragon being subbed out for young Tunahan, who is countering balance. So expect a Necro Valley deck. Goki, Crystal Beasts, Gadgets. Sky is the limit. It is a young Tunahan time indeed. In the meantime, we somehow see Raw winning on this Dryston. How's this Dryston still alive? Skullmeister negate the trap. Very cool. Gwennifer pop again! I think he resolved like 3 pops or something in the meantime while I was trying to, you know, read the sheet and shit. New exceeds would have been so good here. Okay. Whoever starts first, you're getting spectated, pal. Mihawk, Ziperoso, let's go. Wait.
Duel.
Fuck, I wanna go back. Please. Guys. What are we doing? It's all about the mat, he got imitated. Okay, we see Perozo opening the slow hand, opening only boars. No deck inherent interruption. But still, obviously, a very powerful thing to resolve going first. People are playing 3 boars because they're like, if I wanna brick on something, brick in like quotation marks, then it might as well be boars. That's something where the community does not agree. But he definitely has a point, can't argue with that. We see a set. We do, it might be Noble Arms, number 2. Okay, anything spicy happening in the war room, everybody wishing each other good luck. That's what we do. Okay, how do you answer this? You can probably play this turn uninterrupted. If you can play at all. Mid-right coming out, no Merlin, both players opening pretty fair, all things considered. And we see the Caliburn, so somebody's gonna have 5k life for no reason. No, he's not, it's the Karma Cut! You're not allowed to play the game! Get out of my game! What are you doing? Mid-right is out. What is your response? Your discard trap has to carry this like so hard right now. End phase, Perozo activating his 1 trap. Because he can activate his other trap in the next turn, so he can do maximum... He can generate maximum advantage this way. Let's see if Mihawk's traps can answer this somehow. First we see boars, obviously. Like boars, like brothers, goes +1 for no reason. That's just what I do. Being only balanced out by the fact that, yeah, he has to be equipped with something. Somebody's donking. I don't think it's on Perozo because you only have like 3 different equips you can show off now. And we see next game Tuni, sure thing, why not? Like, I don't think this delay is on Mihawk, right? Because he should be like... I mean, there's... How do you answer this? Like, what is your back row that could answer this sufficiently? Okay, and we're revealing, and we're going big. We wanna force out back row, we wanna be annoying, R30 tier. That's how you pronounce it. Activates R30 tier. Equips it to mid-right. And we still see another trap, ready, willing and able. So in theory we could see him summon Dryston, exceed summon. Hits a glory. But I feel like the exceed summon is exactly what would play into Mihawk's plan right now, because we didn't hit the trap. This is the trap. If you exceed summon into a trap, you would never forgive yourself, right? But do we have lethal on board otherwise? It really depends on what else we have in hands, and that what else, I don't think it can even be a murder. And we go big PP. We don't give a damn, we're not even... Yeah, no reason to Dryston actually, because there's nothing face up to pop, I'm sorry. Our PP is too big. Arf, Destiny, coming back. And they're allowed to attach. Okay, they're allowed to attach. R30 tier, doing his thing. It is a Canada! Everything's gonna fall off. Mamma mia. Okay, no it's not. We activate the trap. It's fine. What you gonna summon? What do you have to summon? Helinor. Do you even wanna grab like both equips? Destiny definitely, but do you wanna grab Arf? Apparently you don't wanna grab Arf. Rozo decides I don't need to get Arf in. I have Dryston. Did we already use Gwen for this turn? We most certainly did not. And that's just game. And that, in fact, is just game like that. Lemaupa. Poroso taking game 1. Oh wait, I forgot to make it round 2. No. Give me a second. Oop, oop. Okay. We professional over here. Young Tunahan, game 1, right? Let's watch Young Tunahan versus Nuke Tyler. Nuke Tyler versus Young Tunahan. Okay, that's too long.
Duel.
And we see Luke only resolving boars again. That's the fair hand. You don't want to open the fair hand. You want to go big PP. Yes, it is Sparrow. How did you find out? What the... Who's the rat? Okay, we see Raigeki break. Pop in the Necro Valley, but you stare down 3 back rows. And... you don't get the ARF, but you already have the ARF. Forces out a Canada early, that's always good to know. We have another ARF in hand. My god. Fiendish Chain. Chaining Noble Arms so he doesn't get to summon Canada from grave. We're thinking about everything over here. Now we're gonna exceed, so the Fiendish Chain is just gonna be like stuck there forever. I think Young Tuna probably remembering right now why we cut Fiendish Chain from every list. My god. Okay, Twist Cobra, gonna get searching. Has to search a Suprex, right? Searches a Scorpio, so... I guess we wanna draw Suprex and then go Suprex or a Scorpio, let's go. Like, the problem is, we probably wanna draw a back row because like, the 2 monsters alone, they don't deal enough pressure, do they? And our cast is 2300, so the cast will get to float. The Scorpio will like replace himself, but he won't actually float because that would be good. Goki in 2021, says Jano, fan of the Gokis. What the fuck? I thought you understood, I thought you got it. And we see Necro Valley resolving successfully, no trap or anything in grave yet. And I think there is a ruling question right now about whether or not you should crash into the cast. And he knows he should, because cast effect gonna get completely negated by Necro Valley. Let's go! My god. So you don't get to float, you don't get to reattach, you get to do nothing, get fucked. Bash, let's not talk about the mood tourney right now, let's talk about Clan Wars. And let's talk about the Greyston, let's talk about the Gallatin, pop the Necro Valley. Do we have a trap engrave going on? We don't. But I guess we do have a Gwennifer for next turn to pop something again, and that's the Suprex in hand, right? So unless he literally top decks Twist Cobra, he won't be able to run this over, so it will get to pop again. And we see Suprex, and we see Suprex activating! And it's a Cobra! He ripped the Cobra! He ripped the Cobra, the custard. I think the cust was fine. Because of... the cast was fine because there was no Necro Valley at the time the cast was summoned. So we had like float chains going on. Gian, I'm fine. I'm also glad to be here enjoying the Clan Wars. What a coincidence. Okay, Lula. What Lula? Ah, Lula already... I was wondering... Was Lula playing? No, it's Luke playing. But Luke is like Luke is in heavy top deck mode. He does have Gwennifer Engrave. He added Cobra to hand. Which is kinda iffy, I guess, but it's probably fine. Mid-right coming down. Second cast probably coming down, right? Both are the chosen ones. What the hell is the poke of the day? Who is this man? I've never seen him before in my life. Bouncing, lethalin. My god. And Luke Tyler takes it back from the jaws of defeat after Young Tuna took it back from the jaws of defeat. My god. Stop it, guys, it's fine. You don't need to be so overdramatic. It's only Clan Wars. Most competitive team league in Duel Links or something. I wanna watch the world champion, Rashad Waikempa. He's up 1-0. Let's go. We can watch soon next if he's still playing, don't worry.
Duel.
And we see Terrific, Neos Fusion, haha, Volcanic Shell. I was like, where the hell is the music at? Okay, we see Boars 3, what? Bro, can you explain this to me? Where is your spell? What are we doing? What is this Clown Fiesta? Like, this Neos is obviously not gonna live. There has to be a karma cut, otherwise, like, what are we even doing if that's not a karma cut? Come on. Come on. It's a Cosmic! He opted Cosmic for his only spell, no! He's playing the Cosmic variant. Or maybe he sided the Cosmic and it wrecked him in the end. Forces out the Raigeki break. Get break in. Discard Winder. You know, this is lethal on board unless your other back row does something as well. And it doesn't, and Ross just out and Terrific takes game 2. That's so anticlimactic. What the... You had all this back row. How would we do nothing? Rashad Waikempa, you're the world champion. What the... Okay, MoAbdel. MoAbdel. Soon up 1-0 against MoAbdel, let's go. Hey Dark, how you doing? Okay. All is well indeed. We're having a great time. We're seeing the triple set by Desperado. Hey, true nades. Into combo. Into... Not really combo. We're doing the cast. We're going in anyway. Sacred Noble Knight of King Custonin is here. And he detaches. And he bounces. And it was great. We only have Gwen Engrave. No way there are any traps Engrave. New mini box is coming tomorrow, 10 AM EST, 4 PM CET, 0 AM JST. I don't know any more time zones. I hope I could answer your question. Okay, Sun, how are we answering this? He sets again. I don't think that's gonna be the path to success. He has triple back row this time. It's not only 2, it is 3. Everything is coming back. Should have killed him when he had the chance. But he didn't really have the chance. But it looked like it. But his spell was True Nate, so rip. Also, we see the Prizzy Glow from the mid-right under here. It's very pretty. I wish I had one of those, but I don't. Yep, Sun in torture mode. That's what he does best, you know? Setting all the back row. And then making you do the mistake. That's how Sun plays. He's a defensive player. That's why he likes the more controlled style deck that is Desperado. Kinda, if you don't just ball out of control with 2 cups very early in the game. If you have to manage your resources, then it is kind of a control deck. Where there are active decisions to make sometimes about whether or not you want to try to generate more resources with head judging, or whether you play it safe with Karma Cut. We can talk about my favorite deck between the games. Desp is just coin goes brr. Desp can be so much more than that. But at its core, that's exactly what it is. You are correct. And we see him not discarding without gaining advantage. Desperado Barrel Dragon will get searching. Raigeki breaks himself, so he gets the float. He had a Canadia. He had a Canadia. Am I stupid? He had the Trunate, but he kept it in hand because he wanted to play around this exact scenario. No you, Jano. No you. Sacred Noble Knight of King Kastanen, Desperado Barrel Dragon gets searching. Do we have any reasonable equips? We don't. Limp! Limp get limpin'! He negates the cast. That's the newly drawn trap that he set. It's a limp. My god. Light imprisoning mirror. And Sun, he's looking poised. He's looking like he wants to take this game. Make no prisoners. I guess only the light is getting imprisoned. Am I right? That was not funny. I'm sorry. But you know what is gonna be funny? The Desperado coin deck finally going brr. I guess the main question you might actually be asking yourself right now is, do I want to summon the Twin Barrel? Because if he summons the Twin Barrel, and he decides to get rid of the back row. And the back row turns out to be the Noble Knight trap. Then we just, you know... Sasuke Samurai number 4 is here. We're not popping the trap. We think it's the Noble Knight trap. We're calling the bluff. Wasted Raigeki. It was a good play, given the amount of knowledge he had about the situation. You don't expect this just coming out of nowhere, especially with Desperado resolving 0 cups. Only getting his first deck thin like the same turn he activates this, you don't... Like, you can't play around him just opening it. Especially not if your hand is this. Just passes it over, back over to Sun. If he drew a discard trap, he probably wishes right now that he would have kept this in hand if it was in fact a Noble Knight trap. And now we see him going. We see him popping the new back row. He knows what's up. Yep, popping. It's the Noble Arms! He got faked out. Is it gonna matter? Is it going to matter? Do we have a Canada situation going on here? We absolutely don't. He just had 2 Noble Knight traps. And Sun could take it. And Sun took it on the back of that. Also on the back of his great play, obviously. Sun's a god. My respect towards him. Alright, did we watch Tuni vs Luke? We watched this. Let's hop over to the world champion Rashad Whitekamper. Let me check. Okay, so they're 1-1. Oop, oop. Okay, Neos, Noble Knights, let's go. We see Raw opening, Merlin get Merlin, and this time we open and equip, it's okay. Don't worry. It's Destiny. Get re-equipping, Boris is gonna reveal. Skeleton, Noble Arms Gwen, that tells us something. He grabs the trap, that's the worst one, no we don't have Disruption. I mean, we probably do have disruption in form of a discard trap. We don't until noble arms are needed. No disruption. Grabs the Arv. Next turn is gonna get Raigeki Break. Destiny protects. So we just attack for BM. Terrific. I can appreciate that. Thank you so much for this. Fiendish Chain. Negating the Boars. Boars is equipped with Arv. Boars will not be allowed to go plus. Raigeki Break on the mid-right. Also, this is Quarantine and Neos. Going in for the 500 damage. Arv, get Arv in Karma. The cut. Can you get over him? You can't. Mechanic Shell. Get Shell in again. Did we already use the skill? I think we didn't, right? Apparently we did, and I didn't notice again. Trying to resolve attacks worth 3300 damage. That goes through. Ross on the clock. Ross on the clock. If both shells get summoned, he will get Volcanic Shell lethal. He won't. Raigeki Break. The Quarantine. And now the World Champion will finally get to start playing. Do we have a mid-right in the grave? We do. So what can we summon? We can summon Drysten, we can summon Pelino, we can summon Brothers. I guess we can also summon Boars, right? Yeah. Boars. Very reasonable thing to summon. I can appreciate that. Okay, what is our mission now? How do we get through a Winda? There is no Winda in grave so far. Ah, there is 2 cards in hand. Yeah, okay, so we discarded one for Karma Cut or Raigeki Break. Probably both. Yeah, so that's why they didn't activate skill, because 2 shells were already in grave. Bounce and win. Bounce and win. That's exactly what he wants to do. Mid-right, coming out. Raigeki Break. Drysten coming out. He's prismatic. That's a sign. Terrific. It is most unfortunate. But I think your journey is done. For now. And we see him equip Eatos, because obviously you equip Eatos, why not? Drysten attack. Cast attack. And Rashad Waikempa, the world champion, takes it 2-1. Jano, I don't know why. You can ask him if you want. Okay, what is there to spectate? Tuni vs Luke, game 3, right? Young Tunahan vs Luke Tyler, game 3, let's go. We see the balances coming out. It is Goki going first. Necro Valley, 1 back row. What is your answer? Pelino, that is very... That is very much... Fuck, what's the word for that? Doesn't matter, it's fine. That's probably the one you wanna draw in that situation, because it's big. Let me... I'm feeling stupid again. Satisfying, thank you. Very satisfying thing to summon on this, because like, I guess with mid-right, could go for rank 4. We drop Eatos. Get rid of the Suprex, it's okay, we have a Rescorpio. Can you get rid of the Rescorpio? Noob Tyler. Can you do it? What is this most secret back row? We won't know yet. Back over to Luke. 3 cards in hand. This could be mid-right equipped Typhoon for all I care. And he's about to fucking pop off, you know? That's what I see right now in this position. I see mid-right, Equip him with Destiny. Typhoon this. Start playing the game. Very cool. Thank you so much. But I don't think that's what we're doing, are we? Unfortunately. Nobody plays Guardian Eatos. He's just passing it up. Let me read the card. Does it do something? When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Yeah, so you need to have Eatos on the field. We see the Twist Cobra and we see Tuni taking a very important game 3 for Armades Army. Trying his hardest to keep his clan in the game. Perozo vs Mihawk. How's it going? 3-2. 3-2. He won 2-1. So it is 1-1. So this, we're watching the deciding duel of the round. I want to hear some hype, pals. Come on.
Duel.
We see Perozo going first, opening Merlin. This is not looking good for Mihawk. He has the choice to glory something. Goes for Destiny. Destiny gets passed around like, you know, a blunt. Gets the trap as a discard fodder. That's exactly what you want to have. Mihawk, how do you deal with this? Armades, that's how you deal with this! Oh baby, and it was just a trap. That's most unfortunate, but that's exactly how you deal with this. This is why people play 3 Armades. And now we see Caliburn, we see Medrite. Isn't there... Okay, so I think he must have felt... He must have felt glory delay. But that would mean he just opened... Wait. Oh, that doesn't make... That don't make no sense. Am I missing something? Couldn't we just... Oh, he has Dryston in hand! He has Dryston in hand. Most unfortunate. He had 0. He had 0 interruptions. Because the Dryston was in the hand. Why was the Dryston in the hand? Here we see Arf being equipped on the opponent's monster. No, it's on the Pelly. Normal summon Dryston. Dryston get Dryston. Pops the Destiny. Go Cast. And Cast is gonna go big. Cast is gonna prevent the floating chain from ever happening. Until noble arms are needed. Do you have your Dryston still in the deck? You don't, it's Brothers. But Brothers is fine. Brothers can stall for 1 turn. Most likely. He can. 1 back row. Arf. It's Glory. What are we grabbing? Probably Gallatin, right? No, we grab Caliburn. Probably no Gallatin left. Let me check. Shuffle back, draw card. Has to shuffle Gwennifer. Don't like that. Don't summon Boars. He gets his own cast. Cast the cast. Castception, guys. My god. You cast me Artorigos. I cast your cast. Get out. Grabs 500 life. There is a trap engrave for Perozo as well. So he will be able to grab back the equip. But he just gets out of Boars. And we see Trap getting mid-right, ripping for 2k. Perozo, what is your answer? It is our first to get rid of the back row, obviously. It's a Karma Cut, it's a Boars. He runs in, but this is not enough. This is not enough. Pops the break, bounces, Gallatin, and he takes it. He wins the round for Armades Army, just like that. My god. Yo! This most important, crucial duel. Perozo didn't open any interruptions. Both players were able to play the game. And Mihawk came out on top for Armades Army to give them this important round 3 to prove themselves. That they're not like an up-and-coming clan anymore. That they're one of the big guys now. They're a name you have to respect. And that's what they're trying to tell you with this. That's what they're trying to tell you with their performance. They're not just getting lucky. You see, like, this is... Those Noble Knight mirrors, they're crazy. Literally every Noble Knight mirror we've seen. It was actual gameplay. They actually had to out-resource each other. crazy. I have never seen something like this before, and now we're seeing it every single game. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's alright. This is why we're here for. Okay. This is what we're here for. C8 at 8A. Am I stupid? My god. Okay. So lineup. They have 10 minutes to post lineup. Finally, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what we're all here for, aren't we? And those clans, they're both delivering on the highest level. Did we see any oopsies? Not really, I believe. I think most plays that have been done were reasonable at the time. Let's go. Also, iBlock, please chill out. I love you, brother, but like, no need to be rude. Do that one more time and you get the 10-minute timeout. I don't want to have to do it, but we all want to enjoy the action, don't we? No need to get on each other's backs for no reason. Okay, so we watched this, we watched this, we watched this, we didn't watch this. Game 2 of Young Tuna versus Luke Tyler. Let's see how that went down. Fuck, dude, he sure is. His name is Young Tuna. It is not. I just call him like that. Because I think it's... I think it's cool. And we see Necro Valley set. He's playing it by the book. He's not giving Luke an easy ARF target early. Hands it back over to him, rips the ARF. Played it correctly, still gets punished. Typhoon on the Necro. We ran into the Twist Cobra. I'm sorry, Luke, but I have to. Okay, now he gets to just run over the Pally. And it's a Suplex. And it's another Necro. That's most unfortunate. Okay, he grabbed 500 attack spell. Very nice. We see Pellinor pop ARF, pop the Suplex. With Cobra. Medrite and... wait. Alright, he can't attack, true. Suplex, Cobra. Once again back as the Incredible. And Luke is spent now. But I don't necessarily think it was the fault of him. It's his own fault. Or maybe maybe I'm just missing something because I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I guess we can rewatch it and see if there was a misplay, but I think I'm gonna be nice and just say I don't see anything obvious. Like, it just felt kind of out-resourced. Maybe we shouldn't have attacked the Twist Cobra, but you wanna get the Twist Cobra pressure out of the way, so that was fine. Get the glory. I don't think there was anything to be ashamed of. It just happens. And if there was, we can talk in private if you want to. If you don't, that's also fine. Okay, what other replays did we not watch? We watched the last game of Soon vs Mo. We didn't watch game 2 of Peroso vs Mihawk, so that's where we're at. Let's go! Mihawk bottom, Peroso top. And it's on, boys. Noble Knight Mirror. Again, Merlin, get Merlin. We see the Arv, we see the mid-right, and this basically just looks like normal fuck you combo. Can review 2 traps. Obviously, he gets the trap for discard fodder, so now we have 2 disruptions on turn 1. Gets a Gallatin going. Does not disrupt. How most interesting. Merlin get Merlin, he had the econ take delay. He had the econ take delay and he econ took, the econ took. He took it back and forth. And then we see him comboing again. We don't, it's Canada. Until Noble Arms. We see him grabbing Dryston. We see him popping with right. Going for 21. And Perozo didn't top deck anything. So that was not quite what game 3 was, but it was still a win. Good job to Mihawk. Okay. Now let me do the ugly part. Let me scroll down on the sheet real quick. Crap. Okay, we did it. In 1 month you're not young anymore. You're always gonna be young Tunahan to me. That's where we're at. I'm sorry, pal. Okay. Now let me fix up the sheet. Let's check. Lineup has been posted. Patty has been subbed in for Rashad Waikempa, the world champion, who won both of his rounds, decided to, you know, leave it to a new guy. Interesting, I can appreciate that, in some sense. Okay, let me fix up the sheet, let me fix up the overlay, and then we can hop right into a game. He got sacrificed. He got sacrificed for the greater good. He's not just one of the really great players. He's also a team player. Let's go. Okay. We're trying to watch this up first. Fatty go up. Alright? Alright. Sounds fair to me. Papa, final round. We did it. Both clans with 8 points. 0-0. I think it's probably just gonna be another Goki, right? To send into the Noble Knights. But I wanna believe, I wanna see the gadgets, the crystal beasts. One time, Fatty, do not disappoint. Oh wait, that's Neos. I'm an idiot. Fuck me, I'm sorry. And it's 22 cards. Thunder Dragons. Okay, let me enter that into the sheet, I guess. And we have the fire reload turn 1. The forbidden use of the... Yeah, the forbidden use of the skill. Pa-pa-pa. And we see quadruple sets. Prizzy Cosmic Cyclone coming out on the Fiendish chain. Aloof, does he have a Dark? Does he have a Raw to banish? He doesn't, he has to banish Duo. That is most unfortunate, but holy shit, this dude is flexing. Prizzy Thunder Dragon Duo? Are you for real? Book of Moon and Canada. It's maybe another Fiendish chain. I see why Fiendish is coming back. It is because of this exact matchup, because Fiendish Chain cucks Levianeer, and Levianeer was like, oh, everybody stopped playing Fiendish because of Exceed stacks, now I'm coming back. And now Fiendish is coming back, so Levianeer is gonna die down again. And we're gonna get Noble Knights, even more Noble Knight in, and that's gonna be a cycle that continues until the meta finally grows reasonable again. Okay, we have only one dude in grave. Not what you want to see. If you want to summon a Levianeer this turn. He's donking really hard about his plans. This dude got summoned by Hawk, so he won't go away, and he just passes on this. Hands it back over to Terrific, does not even attack. Because the relevant monsters that are gonna be set over here, they have 1800 defense. So he doesn't need to take the damage. Alright, Terrific. What are we doing over here? We pass it up. Okay. So he's feeling... Either he's feeling very confident on his back row, on his monster, or he legit has 0 plays and is praying to God that the whole sandcastle isn't going to crumble in this turn. Because there's gonna be a tribute summon, there's gonna be a raw, there will be a Levianeer, if Fetty desires so. Neo in hand. Nah, no way. And he just passes it over, both players, they're walking on super thin ice right now. And we rip the Alistair. And why do we rip the Alistair? Because there is a shell somewhere. Is it... No, is it set or is it in hand? It's probably in hand, right? Cosmic Cyclone on the invocation, but it's not gonna matter. Because it's 27 attack, 1200. It's exact lethal over this very board, and yet the shell in hand, and this is it. Fetty scooping it up, Terrific taking game 1, getting countered, still taking it. Most unfortunate for Fetty, but he still has 2 more duels to prove why we sent him in to counter Neos. Basically the same as with Tuni. He lost game 1, but he clawed his way back, and boy did he do it. Okay, we watching. Nuke Tyler vs MoAbdel. It is 0-0, let's go. And we see the Noble Knight mirror. I should have known that, but my chat window is right over the sheet, so yeah. That's why we can't have nice things, I'm sorry guys. Okay, maybe this is gonna be one of the good mirrors. We see MoAbdel opening the fair hand, where he doesn't have guaranteed interruption. He doesn't even go for the exceeds, because he got the Gwynnefer to the hand. Noble Arms of Destiny, yet Karmat, good night, you're going -2 basically. I mean, your opponent is also, but you're -2 hurts more, because MoAbdel already in the game. He can resolve boars to his heart's content, and that's what he's doing. And we just popped the Noble Arms, and there's no way this is not game. Luke absolutely can't catch a break today. And we see it's not lethal through a Sphere Koribo, but we don't need it to be lethal through a Sphere Koribo. Thank you for the follow, Ulregian. I hope I pronounced it correctly. You are appreciated. Take a seat, grab the popcorn, grab the chips, grab the Coke, this is gonna be awesome. Grab the cocaine and grab the Coca-Cola, grab both of them. Mihawk vs Sun, how is that going? Isn't that the rematch from round 1? No, it's not. Round 1 was Jules. With Jules, MoAbdel, and now we have Mihawk. And it's 0-0. That's the funny thing, MH. It literally is coin flip meta. Because the good decks either want to win the first coin flip, or they want to win coin flips in general. That's so funny. I've never heard that one before. Let's go. And we see the not quite fair opening, but still pretty fair opening. No Merlin, no interruption. It's just the rank 5 turn 1. It's okay. It was just a joke. It's like Firewall Pass, it's a joke. We see Desperado at Twin. That should tell you he already has Girl in hand. Misjudge is in hand. Necro Valley coming out, forcing out the trap, forcing out everything that's in grave. It's only the trap. Ryston is out. Twin Barrel is in fact here. He wants to know it. The coins are outspent, no misjudge, karma cut on the dude, not on the dark machine. This might come back to haunt him. Being comedian. Has to reveal an ARF, doesn't get the ARF, good for him. Gallatin. Pop the Necro Valley, we can start playing the game again. Noble Knight Bröders. Is this lethal? Nah, no way, right? Let me bonk. So we do cast, we bounce, that's 27, 37. Let me check. The Gallatin should be able to come back. But we're 300 off. Did we have to shuffle in the Gwen? We didn't have to shuffle in the Gwen, right? This could have been guaranteed lethal. I am not 100% sure if that's what was intended. Cast. Get cast in. I don't want to see you miss lethal. Like, on this stage, he just has a monster in hand. It doesn't matter. Sun is out. Mihawk takes game 1. Gudu Jopu. Konami. We are banned ahead, as a lot of decks winning if they go first. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Lamau, pal. Okay, let's watch Peroso vs. Jules. We see 2-3. What does that tell us? 0-2. That tells us that Peroso is up 1-0. Let's go. Alright, Jules end, let's go. We see Thunder Dragon Dark at Thunder Dragon Roar. This is a turn 1 camera if you wanna have it be a turn 1 camera. And I think you probably do, don't you? Level dupe, coming out. Go the Hawk, do the thing. Tomorrow, at this exact time, this camera would have been a bouncer. Take notes, maybe it makes a difference. Maybe he's gonna get dry stunned and it will make a difference. He sets, passes, brothers, right? Aloof get Aloofen. Banishes the Hawk. Banishes probably a Dark, right? It's kinda iffy. Banishes the Raw. What are we summoning? The third Hawk, so he basically... If he just uses it to add back... Am I having a stroke? If he just uses it to get a Hawk in hand, why not use Dark and add Hawk to the hand? I guess it probably makes sense this way around for more grave setup for Levi next turn, right? And this is just lethal on board. Can I check the grave, please? Thank you. Okay, this is super lethal because there is a trap as well. he wouldn't even need the trap. I guess he needs it if he doesn't hit the 66%, but there's a very high chance that this is just lethal for no reason. I hope I already said thank you for the follow, LVMX. You're appreciated, man. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. He wants a raw. He does. It's an extra material engrave. Fine by me. We did this on purpose. And we grabbed the Gwen, but it doesn't make a difference because we have trap engrave, so it's still game. He had one under the camera, like... Okay. Yeah, we see Sacred Noble Knight King Arthurigus come down, shocking everybody. He isn't lethal by himself, but he is lethal with whatever you want to summon. Medrite, Bors, Pellinor, not brothers. We see him adding back the raw from the banish pile. Lenore coming out, and that's unfortunately it. Rules couldn't get over the hump this time, which is kind of unfortunate. But it happens. I don't think there was like... Don't think you can be sad about yourself, like it happens, man. Okay, Lula versus Young Tunahan. Where are we at with this? Lula up 1-0. Let's go. And this is a matchup that's supposed to be, you know, like at least 60-40 in favor of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Duel!
We open the Necro Valley, we set everything, pass it over. On the other side, Sage at Stone. Show the alternative. Oh boy. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. 3000 attack. Damn! Sorry. He doesn't pop the monster. Doesn't want to force out the Balish if there is any. He just saw the opportunity to go synchro. He goes synchro. That's perfectly reasonable. Fiendish Chain. He can dodge. He dodged. Now this Fiendish Chain is gonna just be here and annoy him for forever. Literally. Sage on Stone. Get the Spirit. Spirit banish the Necro Valley, Stone recycle alternative, alternative come right back because we still have a Blue Eyes in hands to show. Alternative now will pop the Twist Cobra, gets Eden with Scorpio. The Scorpio alone too small to do anything. Wall of D! No! No! How do you Wall of D? What? Am I having a stroke? What is this? Also... Jesus. Okay. It's okay, we see Lula can salvage the situation, he can go for an Exceeds. He can make 700 attack 3k for no reason. Heretic Sundragon Overlord of Heliopolis will attempt to pop shit. And he will get swapped to defense. Tribute time, Tuni BR confirmed. So you have to tribute one, minimum one. So do you tribute this? Do you tribute one of those? Do you have another stone engrave? I think you do. You don't. That's most interesting. So I think you tribute... Don't tribute Asia Rise, right? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Highlander. I'm trying to not do that right in the middle of the action, but you are in fact appreciated as well. Thank you very much. He does tribute himself to pop the feet. Couldn't he pop the econ? Like now he was like, okay, I am dominating you so hard. You can have some nice things as well. You can, you know. You can have your back row slot back, it's fine. At least that's what I hope happened. I hope that he couldn't target the econ, that it was just a nice gesture between two duelists. Plays Wall of Tea, probably also plays Drowning. He has to Canadia! He has to Canadia to not let him summon, but this way if he flips it back up, it's 2500 attack again. And we have a Sage to... We have a Sage too. Okay. Sure. Sure. Sage on the Azure Eyes. I guess. Yes, indeed. What are we... It's another stone, that's why we do it. We wanna get the synchro out. We wanna negate the Goki man replacing himself. We wanna cut Tuna off the resources. Tuna, get in the can. Stone add back alternative, this is not game. That's not it. Ah, right. Didn't keep a blue eyes in hand, I guess. That's fair, that doesn't matter. If he has another Azure Eyes, then next turn he probably just games on him. Once per turn, during either player's turn. Get in the can. Get in the can, young Tuna. It's for your own good. He doesn't even place the card, he said enough. But we're also not tagging out into anything. That probably means there is nothing to tag out into. There is a polymerization. And young Tuna is out as well. Lula takes it 2-0. Looking like a very dominant counter round by Bricks and Potatoes from what I'm seeing so far. My god. Okay. Who we wanna watch next? Sun vs Mihawk. Luke versus Mo. That's apparently it. Okay. Sun vs Mihawk, Luke vs Mo. Decide right now. The first one who writes something decides. Come on, boys. Call to action. It works, right? I beg you. Terrific. Do you see Terrific playing? Am I a joke to you? Mo, let's go. I hope the score is right on the sheet.
Duel.
Okay, we see Mo going first with the fair rank 5 combo, I guess. No interruption, and he also has a trap in hand, but at least he gets to mill the trap this time, so we're, you know, we're getting somewhere. Normal summon Merlin. Merlin get Merlin. Activate Caliburn, now is the time to Karma Cut, there is nothing to Karma Cut. That should tell you something. This is until noble arms are needed once again. I would bet you know. At least an infinite amount of channel points on that. And that's not just because I have an infinite amount of them and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my own channel points. Can I give myself infinite money or something? I don't... like... Gwenifer, get Gwenin. Activates until noble arms are needed. Adds a Canadia, specials the Dryston. Boars, revealing all the ARFs. So he gets one. Who are we equipping with it? We're equipping the opponent's Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorigus. Luke gets to add a Canadia to make the glory live. Make the glory, I guess, yeah, like... It works out and we do the thing! We do have a trap engrave. We do have 2 traps engrave. But we see the cast counterplays coming out. We see cast. We see cast. Bouncing Artorigush, then we see cast, bouncing cast. And if we get that far, we can see cast, bouncing cast again. And I am here to see all of that. Skeleton, coming back. Destiny, coming back. Boris, getting equipped with Gwen. We're Artorigush. Is this just game? No, right? Skeleton in hand! Skeleton in hand. This is 47. This is not enough. Also, he's protected. Yeah, this is not enough. But the equips are gone. It's hard to retrieve them. You need to make an Artorigush again. Otherwise, those equips, they're gone for an indefinite amount of time. Oh my Jesus. We see Boars, normal summon. Do we have a Gwen engrave to activate him? We do, it's chilling at the bottom of the grave. But Luke didn't forget, obviously. I mean, it literally glows screen, but you know. Anadia on the Boars. Okay. Has to set, has to concede the point. We lost Karakuri for this. We lost Tristrons for this. Like, bro, this is actually way more exciting than any Karakuri mirror I've ever seen. Like, try to convince me otherwise. Change my mind. Like, if both players get to play, this is fucking wild. Like, come on. He bounces the back row, last chance to do something, doesn't do something, but we still have another trap engrave, so it's not done yet. He can meet shield, but it's not gonna be enough. Not even brothers is enough. Because the sacred noble knight of King Artorigush, he has too much pressure. Also, this dude also has pressure, but who cares about him? Artorigush, get Artoriging. Hajime. It's a Pelly. And ya boy MoAbdel taking this really important duel, which means once again we have a tied round. It is all on those final duels or on the final duel. One more duel. That should tell me something, I hope, soon. How are you going? 6-1. Soon. He won all of his rounds 2-0. So that means he is 1-1 right now. This is literally final duel, final round. Match point on the line. Espada pal, how you doing? But no pressure though. Mihawk got the match point once. I think the other match point was... Who got the other match point? I think it was Caroso, right? Yeah, I think that was the last duel that finished in that round. But again, we have Mihawk, the Clutch Master, against the veteran, the Torture Master. World's participant, not the world champion though, they stopped the world champion out. Rashad Kemper, not playing in round 3. We have Sun vs Mihawk. Battle for all the honor. Winner gets all the honor. Loser goes home. There is no LMS. Either bricks and potatoes, proof against a very formidable Armades Army side that they are in fact still that absolute powerhouse of a clan that you're expecting them to be. Or Armades Army shows us, I'm not sure, probably the biggest upset of the week. Like, even though they're pushing each other up, they're homebreed. Wait, is it over already? Is it? It is not. It is? I'm an idiot. Let's watch it. Bum bum bum. One last game. Please act like you're hyped, okay? This is important. Come on.
Duel.
Quarantine. One set. Cosmic Cyclone on the set. It was a Fiend Comedian. We got the Quarantine, but it's a Desperado. And Desperado gonna get the triple heads, draw a card. Thank you 3D, I appreciate it. Back over to Sun. Normal another Quarantine. Regeki break. Mihawk gets to live for another day. Noble Arms of Destiny. He's not getting to combo. And that's just it. Well. This in fact does mean the Bricks and Potatoes win round 3. It was as close as it could have been. It was awesome. Armades Army, they really, even though like unfortunately it wasn't quite enough, they showed that they're not an opponent to be messed with, you know? They demand to be taken seriously, not by their words, but by their actions. By the way they dueled today. If you don't take Armades Army seriously, you're not gonna be as fortunate as Bricks, who decided the war for themselves today.